Hi and welcome back. I just painted my nails, so I thought what better time to sit and wait for them to dry. I could talk you through my experience with Tracy Anderson and kind of like my overview slash review on the Tracy Anderson method.
I don't think I'll feel it when I hit the ground. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should.
This is a video that I've been meaning to do for a long time, but I just wanted to make sure that when I did a video that I'd actually tried it out for a long time and it was gonna be like a really honest and thorough review. And if I do this the whole time, it's because my nails are wet. Anyway, so my name's Ruby and my channel is all about wellness. So if you're into wellness, if you're into celebrity diet trends, weight loss, health, anything like that, then definitely subscribe to my channel. And let's just get into the video. So I guess I'll start with my introduction to Tracy Anderson, my fitness background. I've never really been much of a high intensity workout person. I loathe running. It's never been my vibe. I've tried it a few times. I've never been able to really enjoy it. I did dance when I was at school. I actually did a dance kind of qualification at school. That's definitely something that I would say if you are interested at all in dance, choreography, anything like that, I think you'll really enjoy Tracy Anderson. If you're into like sort of aerobic style workouts, I think you'll love Tracy Anderson. There really is no other workout like Tracy Anderson. It's really hard to give you an insight if you've never done it before. It's really like she always says, learning a language. Up until November of last year, which is when I started, I did on and off at the gym, but again, I'd go to the gym. I just didn't really enjoy any of the machines that much, you know. I didn't like going on the running machine. I didn't feel like the cross trainer did anything for me really. With the step machine, that was good, but kind of a bit boring. So the gym, I more went for like the routine with my fiance. Like we'd go and get a coffee on the way to the gym and we would both like work out and then we'd come home and get, you know, like a nice breakfast. And to be honest, that was more, I guess, what I enjoyed about the gym, more of the routine of the whole thing. When we went into the Panorama last March, I got really into skipping and Pamela Reif. A few people have asked me why I stopped doing the Pamela Reif workouts, and I guess I didn't feel like I was improving week on week because it is a lot of recycled content, and that's what we'll get into with this kind of overview of why I love Tracy Anderson method. November of last year, I took the plunge to do the 2-week trial for Tracy Anderson. I followed the Instagram page for a really long time and I just loved the energy. I loved just Tracy. She's like magnetic. You just want to watch everything she does. She just looks so cool all the time. Yeah, I was hooked pretty much as soon as I went on her Instagram. So I guess in terms of the next step is like, what is the Tracy Anderson method? How do I do it? So essentially what it is it's an online streaming service. Every single week, Tracy provides new content. And there's three different lanes. You've got beginner, intermediate and advanced, and every week she'll drop a new class for all those 3 levels. And the whole idea is that you are meant to complete at least 5 to 7 of those classes per week. So if you're a beginner, it's 30 minutes, and then intermediate and advanced is an hour. And essentially the workout starts with an opening arm ceremony where you do kind of like an arm aerobics thing without weights, and then with weights, and then once you've done the opening kind of arm movement ceremony thing, you then move on to kind of more on your hands and knees, doing lots of different like leg movements. And it's really hard to explain it. I'll include obviously loads of different clips of me doing it so you can get a feel for what it is, but it really is like learning a language. I've never moved in the way that I've moved my body doing Tracy Anderson. It's like, it is a challenge because you have to really learn like how to move, and the kind of whole concept is not targeting like the big main muscles, it targets all of the smaller supporting muscles, and then what you're going to end up with at the end is long lean muscles. But the thing is with the Tracy Anderson method as well, the reason why I love it is that you do probably likely join initially for the way that it like is going to sculpt your body and make your body look, but then what happens is you become addicted to the way that it makes you feel. I'm telling you, I now do like the Tracy Anderson workout, the mat session, like 5-6 days a week, and it's the one thing that I've never craved more. So if I don't do it for a day, I'm just like, oh, I really want to do it, I really want to do it. It's really addictive because it just feels so good, and it's not that it's not challenging, it's really hard, it's sometimes really difficult, but there's just such a nice flow to it. It just feels like you're just doing your body so much good. Your body must know as well, because then what happens is you stop doing it, so you take a weekend off and your body is just like, I need to do it again. Which is great. The other great thing I love about it is it's really good for flexibility, so you're doing loads of like dynamic stretching, pushing your flexibility to new levels, which is amazing. I've always heard that flexibility is like so important for longevity. Yeah, so essentially in terms of my personal journey with Tracy Anderson, I did beginner for, I would say, about a month, and that is like a month of 5 times a week. That's kind of what you're really meant to do, especially if you've never done Tracy Anderson workouts before. Don't worry about skipping. It could be so tempting to want to up level, but you really have to like make sure you learn it right, because I think if you don't, you could probably end up with injuries. The other thing as well is that it is quite a chunk of the day. That's definitely something I would say. It's like at least an hour a day. So what I'll do is I'll do like intermediate maybe 5 times a week, and then I'll have a day off, and then on the other day I'll do the beginner, because it's only 30 minutes, and the 30 minutes now feels so short, so you'll really get used to doing the hour, and it actually feels really nice to kind of honor your body by giving it an hour workout a day. It's like a really lovely bit of self-care that you just like carve out that time for yourself. Oh, that's another thing, music. So the first few days I'll just use the music that it comes with, which is like royalty-free music, but then once I've kind of picked up the routine after about the 3rd day, I'll put on my own playlist in the background. So I'll have like Lady Gaga and Kanye West and all of that cool stuff. That really helps as well to like get you in the feel for the workout. Oh, and the other thing is the mat session is not classed as cardio. There are like add-ons. It's like a cardio add-on that unfortunately, I would love to say that I do the dance cardio, but literally I live in like a flat that the building is like 200 years old, and if I jump even a little bit, it would be not very pleasant at all for my neighbors. It would probably like, I would end up going through the floor into their sofa. So it's really annoying. I can't jump up and down in the apartment that we live in, just because it's like, it's not made for it at all. So in terms of my cardio, I do a lot of walking on the weekends. We walk, I would say 20 miles most weekends, like about 11 miles on a Saturday and 11 miles on a Sunday as well. So, and then I'll walk kind of a bit in the week as well, but maybe not as far. But that is my cardio at the moment, just like lots of walking. The other amazing thing about Tracy Anderson is on her website, there's a place called like the Locker Room, and there's tons of women that do it on this page, and it's like a forum, like an online chat room type thing, where if you've got any questions literally about what shoes to wear when you do Tracy Anderson, what mat to use, what music they're listening to, every single thing, what specific moves, if there's someone struggling with something, diet, everything. There's like a really nice community of women on there that are super helpful, and some women that have been doing the method for like years, like 10 years, and know so much, and that's really helped me. I think what I'll do as well is I'll just talk a bit about like kind of my results, which I guess people want to know. When I started doing the method, I was 9 stone 7, and then now I'm 8'11", so I don't know how much that is in weight loss. I think I'll add it here. But the thing is that for the first, since November until pretty much 4 weeks ago, I was eating like whatever. I didn't even care about diet. I've only just recently started to actually think about what I'm eating. Results are kind of like basically eating whatever I like. And now I know I'm like losing a bit more weight recently, and it's because I'm actually watching what I eat, because I'm getting married in October and I need to try and like look my best. So that's kind of the whole results thing. And I'll also include before and after photos. But as I said before, you initially start doing Tracy Anderson because you want to look ripped and have like the cute abs and everything. But I think I saw a quote the other day and it was like, you come to Tracy Anderson for the abs, but then you stay for something else. And it's so true. It's good for like the mental health and all of that. That's basically it. That's kind of my whole review. Yeah, if you've got any other questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will answer those for you. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you